Hey, good morning, man. Go Parlay King Sports. Good morning, man. Good morning. I'm just doing a little recap from yesterday in the NFL. I thought that game was gonna go under yesterday. I thought we had the under yesterday when the score was what was it, 10-3 at 10 to I think it was 10-3 at the half or something like that. I just knew we had that under. Like I just knew we had that under yesterday, man. And then it got me rethinking about the Eagles, man. How you let Kirk Cousins throw for 4 touchdowns, man? Like I thought Philadelphia had lockdown defense. There's no way you're supposed to let Kirk Cousins get 4 touches yesterday, man. Like that was pathetic, man. It got me thinking like the Philadelphia Eagles, they ain't going back to the Super Bowl. That was just a one-hit wonder right there. Like that was a one-hit wonder. Jalen Hurts has to start throwing the goddamn football, man. They need to stop running him, man. He's a quarterback, not a running back. They need to stop running him, man. He ain't gonna last long if they keep running him. Then we went 4-0 in Major League Baseball yesterday. We lost the game in the NFL, the under. Like I said, at halftime, I thought the under was locked. I thought it was locked. We called mental breakdown by Philadelphia. No, that's good thinking, man. Because I thought it was gonna go under. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought Philadelphia defense was gonna step up and shut down overrated Kirk Cousins. I keep trying to tell everybody he overrated. And I thought he was going to get shut down yesterday. I did not see no 4 touchdowns coming from Kirk Cousins yesterday. I didn't see that at all. One thing I can say for sure is the Eagles ain't going back to the Super Bowl this year. I can pretty much guarantee that. Like I can guarantee that. Not after what I just saw last night. Let's see. I ain't even play no college last night. I seen it was 2 games yesterday. We had the Miami, Florida versus Cookman, and then the Navy at Memphis. That team is garbage, man. Like they don't play no defense at all. Like for you to give up 24 points to Navy, the same Navy team I saw get shut down by Notre Dame. Like they couldn't get nothing off. No run, no pass, nothing. And for you to give Navy 24 points, they should have never got 24 points. But it's because of that defense, man. That defense is trash. The Vikings, man. I ain't putting no money on Minnesota, man. I'm fading Minnesota for the rest of the year, man. Fading Kirk Cousins, man. Fading him, man. Fading Kirk Cousins. But I like tonight's schedule though. You know, even though it's only 2 games tonight, but I love tonight's schedule. I love Army plus the 11, and I love Army plus 11 and Utah State plus the points. I think it was plus 10. I got plus 10 locked in. I think it's 9.5 right now. And then the Army and UTSA spread to drop. Like I said, at 8 now. That spread didn't drop. Like when I locked it in at 11. It's at 8 now. So it just got me thinking like a whole lot of people on Army tonight, which they should be. That UTSA team ain't the same UTS team from last year. Like they ain't the same team from last year. Last year's UTSA team was explosive, and they was covering spreads left and right. This USA team is they weak. They weak for real. The only good thing they got is the quarterback. Like the quarterback, he 100. It's just everything else around him that's not 100. And that's why they won't win a lot of games this year because they ain't got enough around, dude. But it's all good though. We locked in. Army plus 11, Utah State plus 10. Those are the plays for Friday in college football. Nah, we'll never go that hard, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't putting no rent and mortgage on nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. Like we smart gamblers over here. We ain't crash out gamblers. Like, nah, we don't do nothing like that. Even if you think it's 100% locked, we still don't do that. Like, we don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You just put a significant amount of money down. Don't put your rent on that, man. Don't put your mortgage on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Just put something reasonable on it. You know what I'm saying? $25, $30, $40, $50. You know, whatever you usually, wager, just drop that on there. You know, $25, $30, $40. That's one thing about me. I deal with clients all day long, right? And they always be saying stuff what you just said, like, oh, I'm gonna drop my mortgage or I'm gonna drop my rent on these plays right here. And I would never tell somebody to drop their rent or mortgage on a play. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's always we always got a tomorrow, man. It's always gonna be a tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop everything down just thinking like, oh, this is guaranteed lock or whatever. Don't do that. Even if, like I said, even if you think that that's a 100% winner, I still wouldn't drop, rent or mortgage on that. Like I said, $40, $50, I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight with that. Because you got to look at, man, how you think they made Vegas, man? They made Vegas off of losers, bro. Right? They didn't build Vegas off winners. They built Vegas off losers. And plus, the bookies, they want you to do plays like that. Come on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They want you to come over here and drop $1,500 on one play or $1,500 on a 6 or 17 parlays. They love to see shit like that. They love to see that shit, man. So I ain't never telling nobody to drop, you know what I'm saying, drop your mortgage on a play. I would never tell nobody to do nothing like that because we responsible gamblers, responsible. Coach Dion this weekend because Colorado State. Man, that's a rival. You know what I'm saying? Colorado and Colorado State is a rival, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a rival. And they just saying all that stuff because they want people to tune in Saturday to the game. That's all they doing, man. It's marketing, man. It's marketing. It's great marketing by Deion Sanders. Great marketing by the coach from Colorado State. They just marketing the game. They want people to tune in. So that's why they saying everything they saying right now because they want you to tune in Saturday night. As for the spread go, you know what? Somebody put like 200,000. Like some dude reported. I'm following this one guy. He be in Vegas and he be reporting on bets that people be making. And somebody dropped like 250,000 on Minnesota money line last night. It was 250,000 on Minnesota money line, and then they dropped another 100,000 on it was something else. I forgot what it was, but it was all on Minnesota. I know they lost. He lost his money last night. 250,000 on Minnesota money line. Like that shit crazy, man. Like, you got 250,000 to drop on a play, man. That's the wrong play. Yeah, it is marketing for the boosters, man. First of all, they ain't even supposed to know who dropped those, who made that play. Like, I think that should be in violation of a gambling act or something like that, man. Because for somebody on Twitter to find out what somebody bet on the game and then go back and report that shit on Twitter, it should be some type of fine or something like that. Like you should never know how much money I put on a play. You know what I'm saying? That's between me and the casino, me and the books. You know what I'm saying? That should never get out. That type of information should never get out, man. I don't know how he get this information. Well, he got to be getting the information from the book. But I'm like, I don't even understand that shit, man. Like, I don't even understand it. 250,000 last night. He lost that on Minnesota money line, man. That guy must love losing money and shit. He must love losing money. And you know he had to be a millionaire. Who dropping 200? The dude that dropped 250,000 on Minnesota money line last night, he had to been a millionaire. Like, cause ain't no regular Joe doing nothing like that. So that's just a millionaire that has some money, and he just lost his money like that. Like, that was a stupid bet last night. I mean, if you was gonna bet on the game, at least take Philadelphia on the money line. Like, if you got money like that, then you should have went money line. Like, Philadelphia money line all day long, 250,000 on that shit. Like, he put his money on Kirk Cousins and shit. Like, I would never put my money on Kirk Cousins, especially not no $250,000, man. You crazy as hell. But my college football plays for this week is gonna be on flame, man. Like I said, I'm coming off a 5-0 sweep last week. I'm 7-3 in college football. You know what I'm saying? And my parlays drop off tomorrow at 12 o'clock. You need to get with me. If you ain't get with me, the people that got with me, man, we gonna get a cash out Saturday, man. Like, we going to the bank Saturday. Saturday, we going to the bank. All right. I got 5 winners that's gonna send us to the bank, baby. Going to the bank. Bank ain't even open on Saturdays. When we going to the bank on Saturday, they gonna open that motherfucker up Saturday for us. The bank gonna open up Saturday for us. They gonna do a special deposit for us. Special deposit. Same thing with the NFL. We got plays in the NFL too, baby. But make sure you on Utah State and Army tonight, man. Make sure you own that, man. Make sure you own that, man. Those are locks to start week 3 off. Then it goes down tomorrow. It goes down tomorrow at 12 o'clock. It goes down. Judgment Day is Saturday. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. There will be yeah, I know. That was a millionaire, man, that had some money. He was trying to come up last night. He put the money on the wrong team. Like, he should have tapped into me. I would have told him, Philadelphia money line. If you about to drop 250,000 on something, I'm gonna give you a guaranteed winner. Philadelphia money line would have got you in the door. You know what I'm saying? That $250,000, man. You know, he lost that. He had something else too. I forgot what it was. I think he had a prop bet in there. Right? He put 250,000 on the game, and then he put like I think another $150,000 on a prop, which I think that lost too. And shit, I'm like, man, dude, you waking up this morning. What I lost last night on the over was something short compared to what you lost. Like you waking up this morning that lost well over 400,000, 400K on a game. Like there's no way I'm losing like that. Like there's no way I could take a loss like that, bro. No way, man. No way, man. No way, shape, form, how. That guy needs to stop gambling. That's what he needs to do. He needs to stop gambling, man. You know what I'm saying? You taking major losses. $400,000, that's a major loss, man. Major loss. You know, because they want the guy stationed in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? They want the guy stationed in Vegas. They want the guy that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? They want the guy that's out there giving out losers and parlays on these stations like Bet 365, and then you got other little stations like CBS Sports. Then you got Sports Grid. Then you got ESPN. I mean, you got all these different stations with all these people that be on. And see, you know, the rich, they want to go to them type of people. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to go to a guy that get their plays out the mud, which they should, because, you know what I'm saying, my plays coming straight. You know what I'm saying? Like deep research. I don't even think the people that be giving out plays on TV, I don't even think they do research, man. Real talk, man. I just think they just go and look at the games on the schedule, and they just throw some shit out there, bro. Like real talk. They don't do no research, man. They don't do no research, bro. Like they don't do no research. They take advice from Stephen A. Smith on placing bets and shit like that. They take advice from them guys. Guys that ain't never gambled in their life. They taking advice from them. NFL Sunday is I wonder if Joe Burrow gonna clap back Sunday. You know, it took him 2 weeks last year. It took him 2 weeks before he got everything under control. So we're gonna see Sunday, man. We're gonna see Sunday. The one thing I love about the NFL is that if you injured and say you 100 and you go out there on that football field, you're gonna get exposed. If you ain't 100, you will get exposed. That's one thing I learned about the NFL. You will get exposed. And if y'all watch that Jets and Jets and Buffalo game, man, Josh Allen was getting blown up left and right in that game, man. Like it was a play where I think it was in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it was in the fourth quarter where he got blew up. He got slammed on his face. Like the dude slammed Josh Allen on his face. His face hit the ground. Like literally, like smacked the ground and shit. Like that, man, that hit was so raw. It was so raw. You know, plus I ain't part of the elites, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, the elites messed with the elites, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't part of the elites. I ain't part of that elite crowd. You know, when you get plays from me, man, plays coming straight from me. I don't get paid by no book to tell me what plays to give out, nothing like that. See, that's what I was saying about the people that got sponsors that be giving out plays. You know, the sponsor be paying them to tell them what plays to give out. Oh, we want you to tell everybody to take these plays right here. You know what I'm saying? Because they get paid by a sponsor. I ain't getting paid by no sponsor. I don't work with no book. I don't get paid by no sponsor. None of that. So all my plays are coming straight from me because I do research. I know some of those guys ain't doing no research. I just know because of the plays they be giving out. I be just looking back like, man, you ain't do no research, bro. You ain't do no research on these plays, man. I know one thing though, the odds makers, they want their money back off that Colorado. Like they've been getting killed off Colorado. The last 2 weeks, the books been getting killed with Colorado. So they trying to get their money back. They trying to get that money back. The spread keep going up. It keep going up. 1 minute I seen it at 22. The next minute I seen it at 23. Now it's sitting at 24. Colorado minus 24. All right, I don't know if I would lay 24 points with Colorado, man. I don't care who they playing. All right, I don't know if I lay 24 points. Like, nah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I got to see it first. Dion got to show me, just like he been showing me in week 1. Not saying I ain't got faith in Dion. I got faith in Dion, but I need to see you cover a 24-point spread before I can put you on that level. You know what I'm saying? I think the odds makers rolling, they put that spread out there because they think everybody gonna jump on Colorado minus 24. And I don't be truthful, I don't think they're gonna cover that shit. I do not think Colorado gonna cover a 24-point spread because you gotta look at who they got next week. They got Oregon next week. That's a big game. And they at Oregon too. They on the road at Oregon next week. So think twice before you take Prime minus 24 this week, man. Think twice about that. I wouldn't do it. I need to see it. Who has Colorado beat by 24 points? Now, who have they beat by 24 points? I need to see it. I got to see it. And we're dealing with this a rival right here. Anything can happen in a rival. Just same thing with Ohio State, Michigan. Anything can happen in that game. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about a 24-point spread in a rival game, now anything can happen, man. The last thing I want to be doing is laying 24 points with Colorado. That's the last thing I'll be want to do. Like, nah. Odds makers trying to get their money back, man. They trying to get their money back, and they know the public. They know the public gonna be all over Colorado because of Dion. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that. So that's why they put that spread all the way up there, 24. I wouldn't be surprised before kickoff if that spread get all the way up to 26, 27, 28 point spread by time kickoff because they don't play until this is tomorrow night. I think they don't play till like 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I wouldn't be surprised if that spread is like I said, 26, 27, 28 before kickoff. Prime got to show me. Like I mess with Prime. But he got to show me you can cover a 24-point spread before, before I could put faith in you like that. I got you to win. I got you winning the game, no doubt. I got you winning the game, but I don't know if you're going to win, if you're going to cover the spread. I don't know if you're going to cover the spread, but I do got you winning the game because you can look at it like this. Let's just say Colorado get up 28-0, right? They get up 28-0 and they pull their starters. You know what I'm saying? They pull their starters. And Colorado State come back in the third quarter and get 2 touchdowns. Then come back in the fourth quarter and get another touchdown or a field goal or something like that. Like, so that's why I wouldn't lay that many points for Colorado, because I got to see it first. A little small spread like a 3 or a 7 or a 10, okay, I can roll with Prime with that. But a 24, I can't go. I can't go with 24. I can't go. That's too high for me. That's too high for me. And I think the public is all over Colorado too, minus that 24. Because that dude that I'm following on Twitter that be like he be releasing people's bets off the book. He said he dropped something on there saying that 84% of the money is on Colorado minus the 24. Right. I'm like, damn. I ain't on that shit. I ain't on Colorado minus 24, but he said the public was on it though. He gave out a percentage. He said about 24%. He gave out a nice percentage. I'm like, I ain't going. The bookies ain't getting me like that. Like, nah, you ain't getting me like that. I know y'all trying to get y'all money back, man. Y'all got y'all head kicked in all first 2 weeks of college football. I know y'all trying to get back. You ain't getting back off me. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. But my advice to anybody that's looking at that game, you want to bet it, take the points, bro. Take the points. Take the points. Take the points, man. Take them. They giving you 24 points. Take them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Take them. In a rival game, I'm taking points. All right? I'm not laying. I don't care what they did last year. I'm not laying no 24 points. Like I just can't do it. I can't do it. Not when I ain't never seen Deion win by no spread like that. How can you lay a point spread like that when you ain't never seen him do it before? Deion ain't beat Nebraska by 24 points. He ain't beat TCU by 24 points. Now all of a sudden, I'm just supposed to just roll with him because it's a 24-point spread. No, I'm not going for that, man. Like you can get the public with that because the public don't know nothing. They just going out. Oh, that's Deion. I'm gonna roll with Deion. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm smart. I've been there, done that, man. Like, no. My advice is to take the points. Take the points in that game. But that's a late game. You know how many games that's going to be going off of before that Colorado State game? Like, they don't even, like I said, they don't play until like 8 o'clock at night. And then this is what I don't understand, right? College game day. They go to all these colleges, right? They going to be in Boulder, Colorado Saturday, but ain't no game until Saturday night. Like, but they going to be, you know what I'm saying, live there Saturday morning, but ain't no game like after they show, ain't no game. Like the game don't start till 8 o'clock. Like that's crazy. Like it's crazy. Like it's crazy, man. Like how do you go to a city? I thought when you go to a city, you're gonna stay for the game. Like they just going there just because it's Boulder, Colorado at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Ain't no games going on. They just want to report live from Colorado. which I find is stupid. Like, it's stupid as hell, man. It's stupid. They trying to ride that wave. Like, ain't no other fan bases live. You know what I'm saying? You got Tennessee and Florida. Y'all couldn't go down there. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all couldn't go down to Tennessee, Florida. Like, but you want to report live from Boulder, Colorado, but ain't no game at 1 o'clock from Boulder, Colorado. But y'all gonna report live there. Ain't no game until 8 o'clock at night. Like, that's I don't know who told them to do that shit. That's some cornball shit for real, bro. That's cornball as hell. Straight cornball. That's like me standing outside of the stadium, of the Bengals stadium, but they don't play till Sunday. But I'm out there right now talking about, oh, come to the game. We're gonna report live from the Bengals stadium, but ain't no game till Sunday. People gonna be looking at me crazy. Like, man, why is you out here reporting live at the stadium when there ain't no game until Sunday? Shouldn't you come Sunday morning and then follow that up with the game? Like, I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it at all, man. I don't understand it. And I don't even be watching those big noon 12, like when they come on at 12 o'clock and then they talk your head off for a whole hour, or no, they come on at 11 and then talk your head off from 11 to 12, and then that's when the game kick off at 12 o'clock. I don't even watch that shit, bro, because they do nothing but a whole bunch of BS talking and shit. That's all they do is a whole bunch of BS talking. I don't even watch that shit. I wait until 12 o'clock when the game actually kicks off. Like, once I see everybody on the field and they kicking the ball off, that's when I turn into the game. Like, I don't watch no pregame, nothing, man, because it's a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo BS. A whole bunch of BS. And this would really kill me about these talk shows, these sports talk shows, right? Especially like Fox, where they be like, oh, I would take, the Philadelphia Eagles, or I'd take, Chicago Bears and later points and all that. None of those guys that's on that Fox show gamble. None of those guys that's on Fox gamble. Let's see, Terry Bradshaw, he don't gamble. What's the other dude, Terry Bradshaw? I could be forgetting their names and shit. The one guy, what's his name? He'd be on Good America Morning. I forgot his name, man. But none of those guys, they don't gamble in real life, man. So how can you take advice from somebody that don't gamble in real life, man? They just actors. They just actors, man. That's all they doing is acting, man. It's the same thing with this guy that be on DraftKings all the time and shit, that little comedian and shit. This motherfucker don't do no goddamn gambling whatsoever and shit. Probably ain't never gambled in his life. But he on every motherfucking commercial of DraftKings and shit. I guess he DraftKings spokesperson. But he ain't never gambled in his life. You ain't never seen Kevin Hart in no goddamn casino placing no parlay or placing a bet on the game. They just acting, man. Acting like they placing bets on games. Ain't nobody gambling. Ain't nobody gambling. Like, those companies should go to people that really gamble. They drop their money on this shit every day. That's who they should go. That's who should be their spokesperson. Somebody that gambles. Not no actor. These motherfucking actors don't gamble. I ain't never seen Kevin Hart in no casino dropping a play. Never seen that. And you will never see it because rich folks don't gamble like that. They don't do that. He got the bag already. Kevin Hart got the bag. He ain't doing no gambling. Sitting here talking about all these gamblers. Parlays from, I seen him on the I opened up my DraftKings app and he up in there with a parlay. I think he had a 14 parlay. I laughed at that shit like, man, I wouldn't put no dollars on your parlay that you just put up here and shit. You don't even know what a parlay is, motherfucker. I pull up my DraftKings app and they got Kevin Hart in here with a 14 parlay. I just laugh like a motherfucker. Like, man, who the fuck gonna put some money on that shit? And you know it was a loser. You know it was a loser, right? It was a straight up loser. Hey, the plays for the day, I told you, it's Utah State and Army. Army plus 11. I don't know if you can get 11 because last time I checked the spreads, Army was plus 8. But I got Army plus 11. And Utah State plus the 10. Those are the plays for Friday. I got them up on my YouTube page. It's two-team parlay in college football. Those are plays for today, Friday. And if you want the Saturday's card, you got to hit me up. I don't release the Saturday's card. That's for me and my clients on Saturday. But for tonight, Army plus 11 and Utah State plus the 10. Those are the plays we rolling with for the day. You know, all those gambling sites, they should have real gamblers as their spokesperson, man. You need to go out there and find somebody that actually bets on these games to be your spokesperson. Because when I see a celebrity talk about a bet, excuse me. When I see a celebrity talk about place a bet or whatever, I just know they just doing this for the book, and I know that they ain't putting no money down on these games. They just talking, man. So I can't take you for face value when you ain't placing no money on these games, like a Kevin Hart. You ain't placing no money on these games, man. He probably don't even know what an over and the under is. He probably don't even know what an over and under is. Like he's sitting here on every goddamn DraftKings commercial. He on these commercials talking about these bets, and he ain't betting nothing. Now, how can you take advice from somebody that don't bet nothing? Probably don't even know what a future bet is. He probably don't even know what a hook is. If you ask Kevin Hart, like, what's a hook, Kevin Hart? He probably don't even know what the fuck that is and shit. But he all on TV on DraftKings and shit talking about bets and shit. You don't even know what a hook is. You don't even know what a future bet is. Like, you don't even know what a parlay is. Like, he don't know none of that shit, man. None of that shit. But he always on every goddamn commercial, every goddamn DraftKings commercial, he on this motherfucker. And don't even bet. Don't even bet. But I was just laughing when I saw his 14 parlay on DraftKings. I laughed like a mug. Like I was laughing. Like I'm like, I can't believe that I know he didn't put that parlay together. DraftKings put the parlay together and just put his picture on there and shit and called it a Kevin Hart parlay. Because he don't know what the fuck he doing. He don't know what a parlay is. He don't know what an over and under is. He don't know what that shit is. He don't know what that shit mean. But yeah, we got them two plays today in college football. Like I said, we missed out on the NFL last night. Like at halftime, I thought that under was good. It was 10-3. I think it was 10-3 at halftime. I thought that under was good. I'm like, yeah, we good. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They come out second half, and Kirk Cousins is throwing up touchdown after touchdown after touchdown and shit. I just couldn't believe that dude dropped that money on. He dropped that money on Minnesota, man. That 250,000. Boy, you know what you could have did with that 250K, man. He should have tapped into me, man. I would have sent him to the bank yesterday, man. 250K, like, you know what I'm saying? And you got people out there that be betting shit like that, man. You know, like tonight, somebody gonna bet something stupid tonight and shit. Like, cause that dude I'm following, he always be reporting about somebody betting something crazy and shit. Every night he always reports something like some better in Wisconsin, you know, just placed $375,000 on this game right here and shit. Like, dude always reporting some shit. And I'll be like, man, if you got money like that, man, you need to reach out to somebody, man. You can't be taking no losses. You can't be taking no $250,000 losses like that, man. Like you'll be broke fast, real fast, taking losses like that, man. That's unbelievable. I can actually say my whole history of gambling, I ain't lost nowhere close to no motherfucking 250K. And I've been gambling for over 25, 30 years. And I ain't come close to losing no shit like that. So that dude got a serious gambling problem. He needs some advice from somebody, man. Some serious advice. Some serious advice, man. Because whoever giving you your advice, you're gonna be bankrupt fast. I don't care if you do got the money to lose, like you're gonna be bankrupt fast, losing 250K. You know. Vegas trim millionaires and billionaires. Billionaires and millionaires go to Vegas with that money and they come out that motherfucker be broke as fuck. Sit up in the casino for 3-4 days or a week or a month and watch they trim you down. See, the casino's smart. They trim you down slowly. Right? You know what I'm saying? You get trimmed down slowly in the casino. Because they ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? The casino ain't going nowhere. They just sit there and just keep sending different people at the table. You know, you be sitting there at the table and you just keep seeing people rotating. Like they come tap their shoulder, like, all right, and then somebody else will come. It's crazy how these casinos work. Like you don't never get tired in the casino because they pump fresh oxygen in the casino, so you don't never get tired in the casino. It's when you leave the casino that's when you start yawning and shit. Like damn, I'm tired of motherfucker. Like I wasn't tired like 20 minutes ago. I was good to go. Like yeah, they pumping that fresh oxygen up in there so you don't get tired. So you don't get tired, so you can sit up in here and keep spending your money. Spend your money. Keep spending your money up in here. And then it's another thing too that be tripping me out about the casinos, right? Like ain't no windows in the casino and shit. Ain't no windows in that motherfucker. They don't want you to know what time it is. Ain't no clocks on the walls. Like I remember one time I went to the casino, man. It was nighttime when I went in there, like pitch black, dark, all that outside. I went in the casino. When I came out the casino, man, it was broad daylight, birds chirping and all that shit. I'm like, damn, like all that time had just went past. Like it was pitch black when I went in the casino, man. I came out, it was bright, birds was chirping. Like I'm like, damn, like ain't no windows, no clocks, nowhere in the casino. Like, cause they don't want you to know what time it is. They don't want you to see, oh, it's nighttime, now it's daytime. Like, they don't want you to know none of that. So when you go in the casino, man, you don't see no clocks nowhere. No clocks nowhere in the casino or windows. But that's crazy though, man. I just thought that was just crazy, man. But yeah, make sure y'all on, like I said, Utah State with the points and Army. If you can get the 11, I don't like the 8. I don't like the 8. You want to get the 11. If you can use the alternative line, most books got an alternative line that you can add points on and take points off and stuff like that. Use that alternative line, man. If they offer it to you, use it, because I didn't hit multiple parlays with that alternate line, man. I done hit multiple parlays with that, man. Like that was a game changer. Before they had that, like when you had to take the spread, like you couldn't go down or go up on the spread, where you just had to take whatever they put out there. Like it was rough. But when they came with the alternate line and the alternate total and all that, oh man, that's when everything was gravy. Like I'm like, hell yeah. You don't like the spread, you can go up on the spread, you can go down on the spread. Like that's one thing I liked about my local casino, man. Like my local casino, man, that I mean, they would let you can parlay everything. Like I can go get a future in the NFL, parlay that up with a future in the NBA, parlay that up with a future in Major League Baseball, then take those plays and put today's plays on there, then go to NBA, put some plays on that. Man, my local casino, man, you can do it. It was nothing you couldn't parlay, like nothing you couldn't parlay. Like I love my local casino, man. All right, I love that motherfucker, man. See, certain books, I try to do that. Like I try to take a future from the NBA and a future from baseball, and then a future in NFL, and try to parlay all that up with some plays for the day. And the books wouldn't even let me do that shit. Like, oh, you can't parlay all this up. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to be able to parlay whatever. Like, and then certain books don't let you put overs and unders on a parlay. Like, say if you want to bet in baseball today, you want to take an over in the baseball game, and you want to take a side, and then you want to parlay that up with some more plays for the day. And certain books don't even let you do that. Like you either got to pick a side or pick an over and under. Like that's some BS. Like you should be able to parlay everything, no matter what it is. You should be able to parlay that up, man. Parlay it up. You know, there's a couple of books that wouldn't let me parlay it up, and I wouldn't even mess with those books. Once I seen that, I'm like, no, I can't mess with you, man. I need to be able to parlay whatever. All right. Yeah, Bavana, yeah. That's all good, bro. It's all good. Yeah, Bavana be doing that BS, man. I'll be sorry, man. I'm like, man, you can't parlay this. I can't get this and this and this parlay there. Somebody, they gotta be straight bets. I'm like, man, that's BS, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be so I don't even use that book. Like once I seen that, I instantly deleted that book off my phone. I'm like, nah, I'm not messing with you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want unlimited parlay. Like, you know, unlimited. Yeah, I'm ready for the NBA, man. Hell yeah, I'm ready for the NBA, man. I'm ready for the NBA. It's for real. It's different until I see somebody beat the Joker. It's the Joker all day long, bro. Like real talk, man. I know all these other teams got whatever, but you know, until I see somebody beat the Joker, it's the Joker, man. And Jamal Murray all day long. Like I think Jamal Murray is the best guard in the NBA. Hey, Hey, a good book. Shit, man. DraftKings. I love DraftKings because DraftKings always giving you, they always giving you little bonuses and stuff like that. So I love DraftKings. That's what I've been using. DraftKings and a couple of my local casino books, like what is it? I forgot the name of it. It's a local casino app that I'll be using too. Maybe have a good odds. Hard Rock Casino. Now, I do business with them. I do business with DraftKings. I think DraftKings the best because, like I said, they give you bonuses. Like every time I go on there, it's a bonus. And then they got stuff on there like, say if you put in a parlay and it lose, they give you a bonus bet back. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be getting bonus bets back and all that. So I like that too. And then they got the no sweat, any sport, no sweat. What you mean by rebound? They won last weekend. They won last weekend. I don't think they covered that spread though. Nah, they ain't cover that spread. The spread was like 51. Yeah, I don't think they covered that spread. They won last weekend. They playing Florida Atlantic. They should win. They should win that game. Florida Atlantic, trash. Yeah, Clemson. Yeah, Clemson gonna win this weekend. They playing Florida Atlantic. They trash. Why you think the spread at 24? What was it? 24? Yeah, spread at 24 points, man. That lets you know Florida Atlantic is garbage, man. They're gonna get blown out. I see Clemson blowing them straight out. Like, man. See, Clemson, they beat up on small teams like that. You know what I'm saying? They beat up on small teams like that. Florida State or Georgia. What's the first half spread? Because I know that Florida State game that spread keep going up. Like, where it's dropping because it opened up at 28. Now it's at 26 and a half. So like first half will probably be like 13. I don't like Mississippi State. I don't like Mississippi State. I think LSU gonna rout Mississippi State. Nah, I don't like that 10. I don't like that 10. I'll lay the 10 with LSU. Lay the 10 with LSU, man. LSU beat up on small teams like that. Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Missouri, uh, Kentucky. Like, they beat up on little teams like that. Like, Mississippi State, no way. No way. LSU got way more athletes. LSU gonna blow them out, man. That's gonna be a blowout. That's gonna be a blowout. They should have no problems with them. Talent level, quarterback level, defense, linebackers, D line, all that with LSU. Then Real Rogers, you really gonna put your money behind him? He only had like 130 something yards last week and one touchdown. Like, nah, no thank you. LSU all day. Can little brother Tua beat Virginia tonight? I don't know. I don't know. Virginia, one of them little grimy teams, man. Like, they grimy, man. Like, they gonna be there to the end type team. Like, they ain't gonna just lay down. Right? He gonna have to win that game. Right? Kansas State, Mizzou. Damn, that spread. It's at a 4 now. Damn, it's at a 4. Last time I saw it was at 5.5. Like, they done dropped it to a 4. I like Mizzou at home. I like Mizzou. I'll probably go money line. I think money line. I'll go money line. 4 points. Money line. That money line should be nice too. Like what? 130, 135 on money line. Nice early action. 12 o'clock action. Missouri. What's the LSU under? What is that? Oh, definitely got Big Brother Tua beating the Patriots. Come on, man. Mac Jones, man. See, the NFL is easier to cap in the NFL because you know who going out there. College is difficult because you don't know who going out there half the time. But in the NFL, it comes down to quarterback play in the NFL, man. Come on, man. You know Big Brother Tua gonna smack the Patriots. You just saw what Tyreek just did week 1. 177 something yards receiving, two touches to the house. Yeah, come on, man. All right. He going to the house all day Sunday. Tua MVP right now, man. 466 yards passing. Like, ain't nobody put up numbers like that week 1 but Tua. So he MVP. So you know what I'm saying? MVP all day Sunday. Yeah, I like Mizzou and Purdue. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you've been doing your research, man. I've been seeing, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing these plays you've been dropping out, man. You've been doing some research, man. I like that, man. See, if you don't do no research in this gambling, man, you're gonna lose a lot of money, man. So, research is the key to winning in parlays. Like that's the key. Research. If you don't do research, you just going off of what somebody telling you, and you don't do your own research, man, you're gonna lose a lot of money. See, I do deep research, a lot of research. That's my job to do research. It just take time, man. Take time. Like, you got to be in the game for a long time. That's why I was saying, like, you talking to somebody that's got like 25, 30 years of experience in this gambling, in all these sports, not just college football, NBA. I was there pre MJ and all the way through. Pre MJ, we talking about like 88, 89, 1988, 1989. Like, I go all the way back that far in the NBA. The history of the NBA. That's why I say it's the Joker's world, man. It's the Joker's world until I see some of the experts are talking Michigan State to beat Washington. Hey, man, it's the Big Ten, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the Big Ten, man. The Big Ten ain't no hole, man. Like, you coming all the way from the West Coast. Man, look where they coming from, man. Like, you coming all the way. No, you coming from the East Coast. Like, you come all the way. Yeah, the West Coast. So y'all playing the Pac-10 and shit. So they coming all the way from the West Coast. You got to come all the way from there to Michigan State, to the Midwest. They probably ain't never been to the Midwest in their life. And it's kind of chilly out here too. Cause I'm from the Midwest. I'm stationed in Indiana. So I'm like, man, y'all coming out here to Michigan State, up there where that river is, but I think they got an indoor stadium, if I ain't mistaken. Michigan State indoors. No, I think that's outdoors. Yeah, that's outdoors. That river from Michigan, Lake Michigan, man, it be man. I'm telling you, man. You been coming from good weather, nice and sunny, to coming to the Big Ten territory. Hey, I ain't gonna sit up here and call the upset, but I'll put them on. I'm putting Washington on upset alert. I will do that. Washington is on upset alert. Man, you're gonna see some amazing upsets this weekend, man. We're gonna see some amazing upsets this weekend. I got one upset that I really think that I don't know if I should. I was gonna get that out as a premium to my clients. I'm gonna get that to y'all, man. I'm gonna get this to you, man. Florida money line. Right. Florida money line. Florida is gonna beat Tennessee. And I'm gonna give you a little facts behind this. Like Tennessee ain't beat Florida since 2006 in the swamp. Right. So that's one of the major upsets you're gonna see Saturday. That's Saturday night. Tennessee and Florida play Saturday night. I'm calling the upset right now. Florida will beat Tennessee. I think the money line is plus $2. So you got a jewel for me today, man. I was gonna say that for my clients, but my clients got other plays. So that's my jewel this weekend. I'm gonna give you from the GO.A.T. Florida money line. You can do that too. Plus the points. But I like money line. They're gonna win the game. I ain't impressed with Tennessee, man. And like I said, they ain't won in Florida since 2006. I ain't impressed with Tennessee, man. I ain't impressed with that, man. Like, I wasn't impressed with what I saw from Milton. He ain't nothing like Hendon Hooker. Right? Hendon Hooker, like he had that offense. That offense was churning. Joe Milton, I don't. I got him losing Saturday. Like, I think he's gonna have a bad game Saturday, man. I think Florida gonna win. Florida gonna get that dub. We ride with Florida. That's my upset pick of the week right there. Florida. Florida over Tennessee. Swamp gonna be jumping, man. They got a sold out crowd. They talking about it's gonna be like 95, 96,000, 96,000 people in the stadium Saturday night. It's gonna be jumping, man. All them Florida fans, I'm telling you, man. They gonna rush the field when Florida beat Tennessee. They're gonna rush the field and shit. I'm telling you. You're hearing it here from the GO.A.T. Florida over Tennessee. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing too, right? How I found out that Florida gonna win this game. Just look at the spread. If they thought Tennessee was just this big juggernaut, the spread would be higher. Just imagine if Georgia was going to Florida, what the spread would be. It would probably be right where it is with South Carolina spread. 23, 24, 25 and a half, 26 and a half point underdog. You only a 6 point favorite on the road. Nah, that screams upset all day long. Upset. Upset, man. You got anything else? Yeah, Tennessee did look bad. That's why I'm taking Florida. That's my upset pick, man. Florida. Hey, he gonna win some games for Tennessee, but he ain't gonna beat Florida though. We ain't gonna beat Florida. I wish that was a 12 o'clock game, but they pushed it back to nighttime. I wish that was a 12. That should have been a 12 o'clock game, man. Because what's the? I think the 12 o'clock game is Illinois and Penn State. Yeah, Illinois, Penn State. Yeah, make sure you on that Army though. Well, I hope you can get that ladder. Like I said, alternate line: Army, Utah State. Like I said, you can hit me up for more plays for the college. Starts tomorrow. My college football parlay. You hit me up on X, Instagram, TikTok. Hey, y'all have a great day, man. Have a great day. We'll be back. Well, I'll be back Saturday, probably Saturday night after these games.